If you're following Johnny Depp, I'm sure you heard rumors that he had fights on set of Jeanne Du Barry, his new movie coming up in the Cannes Film Festival in May 2023, by the way. And the thing is, this here is from Italy 24 Press News. It's not exactly mainstream American media where they've got this biased, they're polarized, strong opinions. They're probably a little bit more into focus. I could be wrong. Maybe they're the Sun or the Rolling Stone of Italy, but I'm going to have to think they've got a little bit more credibility than what we're used to. The title is Working with Johnny Depp Was Difficult, obviously quoting Maiwenn, the director of Jeanne Du Barry, and the articles from around April 22nd, 23rd, something like that. Jeanne Du Barry's director Maiwenn confirmed the rumors by saying that working with Johnny Depp was difficult. Johnny's a star, a king, and an American. And the implication there, being an American, is that they do things differently. During an interview published by French Premier, Maiwenn, the director of Jeanne Du Barry, confirmed the rumors that were circulating a few months ago, revealing that it was difficult to work with Johnny Depp as King Louis on the set of the film, which will open in the Cannes Film Festival on May 16th. Yes, we know that. Can't wait to see it. And they have more quotes from her. Johnny's a star, a king, and an American, said Maiwenn. I was told never to tell him we were waiting for him to shoot a scene. I was prevented from knocking on his dressing room door. One day I did anyway. And he made me understand that I had made an unacceptable intrusion and asked me how I would feel if he came knocking on my dressing room door. I replied that everyone does it all the time because that's how a set works in France, continued the filmmaker. All right, maybe a little culture thing going on there. I'm sure Johnny is used to his privacy and things like that. And I gotta assume things do work different in the States where Johnny's been making movies for over 30 years or something like that now. These sound like little squabbles, nothing serious. People reported shouting matches, things like that. Gonna safely assume some stuff happened, but it was exaggeration. They're on good terms. No big drama, really. He was making an effort, even though I realized it was still a bit confusing for him, Maiwenn explained. I understand that in the US, the stars are not really directed. They are the ones explaining to the director how they are going to interpret the scene, and the director goes with the flow. That doesn't sound so good. That sounds kind of pompous, a little arrogant. An actor is not someone who traditionally should have the creative control. Actors are just actors. Let's take someone from Star Wars like Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, someone like that. As far as their creativity, you gotta consider it a zero, basically. The actors are there to do a job, act like the character, and make the scene the way the director envisions it. But I'm not sure that's not what Johnny was doing anyway. And let's just, get real. He's Johnny Depp. So actors who have been around for decades and decades, I think, have a little bit more wiggle room as far as what roles people play. Like if Al Pacino walks on a movie set, he's got so much experience, he might actually have a good point the director's missing. But in most cases, I'd agree that the actor is just the actor. And she continues. In France, however, the boss is the director. For each take, I shot his proposals, but I also asked him to interpret my vision so that I could have a choice during the editing. It was like a game from that point of view, concluded the director. So that's a pretty good solution. Shoot both, mix it up, take what works. That's actually perfect. If there is some debate about the actor saying they want their vision in the scene, but the director says, no, you're the actor, shoot both. Seems reasonable. Seems like even if they did have these debates and squabbles, it came out right in the end, and I predict it came out great in the end, and that'll probably show at the film festival. So maybe there was some truth to these rumors. I don't think they were completely made up. Based on what she's saying, it sounded like some things went down, but nothing serious. No reason to say, oh, Johnny Depp is this bad guy on set, blah, 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 blah. No, a couple of things here and there about how to make the movie. That should be normal. If you care about something, You want it to come out right. It's a pretty big moment in both your careers. Naturally, there should be some little debates and discussions how to get things done right, I'd assume. Anyway, thank you to Justice for Johnny Depp who sent me this article. Appreciate it. Also, I'm on Twitter. Maybe give me a follow. If you're not subscribed here at the channel, consider it. If you subscribe, you'll get videos, stuff like that. Some dry humor. Sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm not. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.